Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Pathfinder Kingmaker. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that it chose to join me today here in Torag's... They have a name for this. No, it's just Troll Lair. It's Torag's castle or places. But yeah, we're here killing trolls. And sparing troll children, which didn't really seem to have a payoff to that choice. It was mostly just seeing the children and deciding whether or not to attack them, because they definitely weren't aggressive. They were talking smack, don't get me wrong, but they weren't aggressive. So, yeah, I'm not sure if we're ever gonna find them again. But we came back over here. Let's hope that her... No, it's Amory taking damage. Hopefully she doesn't. Nobody seems to be taking damage. No, Amory did take a little bit. Okay. Very loud dogs. I do apologize. So, yeah, we came back over here because we hadn't been this way. And the whole journey takes like a minute, so it's coming all the way through there. So I did it off camera, and here we are finding secret places. Those are candles. They look like candles. Yeah. A vestibule? What would that be called? It's not a vestibule. I don't know. I don't actually know what that would be called. They have names. I definitely know they have names, because I remember seeing the name for that in the description of the crypts of Winterfell in A Song of Ice and Fire. And they have names for... The writer says the names of that. Oh, big traps. Oh boy. Nah, of course they don't trigger it, because why would they? It's their own. Branded Troll, that's gonna be bad. Harim is probably gonna die soon. Okay. Oh, critical hit. Are we gonna be okay? No, Amory is taking damage. Oh, he died. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Did you see the damage I dealt? 17. I rolled a 13 on the 2d6, because it's got a +6 on it. And then I rolled a 4 on the 2d6. So pretty bad on the acid damage. But that's okay. That's okay. Now let's fix this thing. What do we have? What is it? More to the point, just a carpet. Level up. Octavia leveled up. Lovely. Now, that's particularly lovely because I am gonna take this, which I don't know what it is for, but it is very important, I am told. So I'm so sorry that I didn't take it before. Ability to cast arcane spells, second level. Wait. Ability to cast arcane spells, second level spells? What? Sure. Okay. With their mastery of magic, arcane tricksters can make for even more subtle or confounding opponents than standard rogues. Ranged legerdemine. What? No. There's a thing that enhances their skill as a thief and their ability to make sneak attacks without flanking or as part of a spell can make arcane tricksters formidable damage dealers. Yes, that is the hope. Now, a bunch of class skills, which is great, because I think... No, you can only level up class skills of the class that you're leveling up. That's true. But there's a bunch of them. Ranged... Oh, it's like... So, at a range of 30 feet, an arcane trickster can use trickery. What is trickery? Working at a distance increases the normal skill check DC by 5. So that's for skills, isn't it? That's probably amazing. Oh, no, that is amazing for tabletop. Absolutely, because then you just cast whatever. You're like, oh, they're having a chat over there. I'm going to cast this. And if I fail, well, as long as it's not a critical fail, much shouldn't happen. But anyway, this is probably what's most important. The arcane spellcasting at first level, an arcane trickster selects an arcane spellcasting class she belonged to before adding the prestige class. When a new arcane trickster level is gained, the character gains new spells per day, and new spells known as if she had also gained a level in that spellcasting class. I'm not sure I understood what that is. But yeah, we'll do that. Also, this is definitely a secondary class. Or is it? Wait a minute. Right. This is how it's distributed. So level 5 wizard is probably good. What do you get over there? Wizard bonus is probably actual spells. That's what you get. Wizard bonus feat. Specialized wizards are weird. It's all because of their spellcasting abilities, isn't it? And then rogues. Probably want another one. Just for the talent over there. Now, the reason why this is good is because you need... I think you need to be at least to have at least one level in rogue for this. It doesn't say that here, though. But anyway, we're taking it. The problem is also... Wait a minute. Interesting. You can be arcane spellcasting of any one of these? Oh, the combinations. And she has class skills for everything. Which would be... She has 6 points, which would be good for me to bring some of these up. Specifically athletics, just in case she dies or something. Mobility, trickery, stealth. I still have 2 points over there. Use magic device. Maybe perception. It's a good thing to have. Yeah. Let's go with that. Choose abilities. Greater spell focus. Choose a school of magic to which you have already applied a spell focus feat. Any spells you cast of this school are very hard to resist. Hopefully she has transmutation. But the problem is I never know the classes. I absolutely never know the classes. It's enlarged person and reduced person. I think later spells, these are all transmutation, yeah. Like slow and all that. That would be interesting, because it just makes these a lot harder to resist. And if I want to have them... what happened? Did we see anybody? We didn't. If I want to have transmutation as a... for crowd control, basically, I probably want that, but I need to check the other stuff that we can get. So precise shot, probably not very important. Wait a minute, but you can shoot or throw ranged weapons at an opponent engaged in melee without taking the standard -4 penalty when you're on your attack roll. Now, does that count spell casting as well? I think so. I definitely think so. I mean, it makes sense, because you're doing the normal attack rating. So if you have a penalty, it says specifically ranged weapons and melee. Oh, sorry, specifically ranged weapons. So the description itself says it's not. This is why tabletop is like, oh, the rules say this and the rules say that, because I never thought of it like that. I always thought it was like because people like exploring and making up things on the fly, but this happens in Dungeons and Dragons as well, where rules are just hazy. In a video game, of course, it's a matter of what does the gameplay like. Well, it's pretty straightforward. So what I want to try. Let me guess. I can't guess that. So. She cast it. I'm reloading, by the way. I'm just trying things. There's no attack roll? How about that one? Yeah, it doesn't seem to be an attack roll. Damage reduced to 4. Why is damage reduced? Is it friendly fire? It's not this one. Reflex saving throw. For a half damage. That's usually how that works. I don't get that. Now, she misses a lot. So, and I assume it's because she has a penalty of -4. -4 is a huge amount. It's like 20%, and it's more than 20% because it's 20 percentile. Very big distinction then. So I'm I'm gonna go with that. Even though I bet it doesn't. I bet I'm wrong, but like, she misses. What could that be? I don't know. Anyway, we have transmutation stuff. We got haste. We got beast shape. No, don't do that. Then we just have all the spells. We're gonna need to look at new spells. This is great. I love it. See, invisibility, communal. It's for divination, enchantment. All enemies within a 10-foot burst centered on caster point within close range. That's a target 1 minute per level with a will saving throw. It functions like sleep except that affects 10 HD. Who cares? Displacement. That's a teleport, isn't it? Subject of the spell appears to be about 2 feet away from its true location. Yeah, so that's not. That's like blur. It's not blur. There's another one. It's like mirror image. I believe it is mirror image, but this one seems to be like a single one. And of course, I'm drawing from Dungeons and Dragons rather than anything else. Lightning bolt. Yes. Yes, please. Heroism. 10 minutes per level. This spell imbues a single creature with great bravery and morale in battle. The target gains a +2 morale bonus on attack rolls, saves, and skill checks. That's pretty awesome. That is pretty awesome. Haste is also pretty good for all allies. And he does have, yeah, I like that. The beast shape, no. I'm gonna go with haste because it's all allies, and I think there's, I mean, if I'm right about what I'm thinking, it also increases the chances, the attacks per turn, let's see, or per round. The transmuted creatures move and act more quickly than normal when making a full attack, and it lasts for 1 round per level, which is not that great, but she's level 7, so it's gonna be 7 rounds, 7 times 6. That is about 45 seconds. The transmuted creatures move and act more quickly when making a full attack. A hasted creature may make 1 extra attack with its main weapon. So yeah, that it's not quite attacks per round, because that's not how Dungeons and Dragons 3.5 works. That's how Advanced Dungeons and Dragons works. And lightning round, the lightning round. No, it's not lightning round. Why did I say the lightning round? It's lightning bolt. It's probably very good because I'm not using the lightning bolts too often. And we have web, which... Can I cast at any time? Wait a minute. I can cast these at any time. No. Let's see. So she has... Bless. Right. So that's just what she does. Arcane Bond. It's not actually Bless. No. Okay, yeah, I see what it is. So, Expeditious Retreat. So what I'm thinking is... The slow. While the slow is really good, yeah, basically those are free slots. I think, as far as I can tell anyway. We got Bull Strength. Web is also pretty nice. Let's go with that. The problem is web affects everyone. Then I'd love for it to affect only enemies. But then BOP. Expeditious Retreat. Is there anything new over here? Not that I can see. And there's not really, there's not another level, just more things. Which I'm fine with. Okay. And that's our level up. Finally, Arcane Trickster. Finally. Okay. And I'm sorry that I took so long for that. Let's see how that works. Because I bet it's gonna work badly. I bet I didn't do a good job. So let's see. That is Rage. We can do away with that. And then you can inflict moderate wounds. And then you can do that. And we can go into this door. Key needed. Your face. There you go. What? How did you fail that? She rolled a 10. Almost failed. Wait a minute. What? Can't move the camera up there. Oh, it's the birdie. It's the birdie. Where the hell in the map are we that we can see that? Oh, there's no birdie over here. There's dead people. Oof, that was a nice open. Because it was locked. Campus supplies. Campus? Camping. Yeah, good stuff. Seriously, why are we seeing that? And we're so far up. Look at that. It barely moves. It does move, though. Look at that. The mouse is not moving, and you can see, you can compare against the mouse. But yeah, it does move. You could calculate the distance based on that. I'm not really sure how to calculate that, but with some experimentation, everything can be learned. Hello. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Okay, so, Octavia. You... wait a minute. This is... Did you... Stop it. Throw those away. Nobody cares. God. Did she get all this again? Hit it. No, you are enabled to that because there's no reason not to do anything else. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And then one thing I will potentially always have is that. And haste is also pretty good. But wait a minute. Now that we have the lightning thing, I'll just put it over there. So now it's all color coordinated, which is better than not color coordinated. I can do this. I think that's gonna be good. Can you do that immediately? Yes, she can. Of course, it doesn't do damage to the branded troll, but it does to the other ones, and that's all that matters. He's attacking Amory. That's bad news. He missed Amory, though. He missed Amory again. Oh, that went down fast. I like it. And we're getting the hides of the dogs, which is basically what we're doing. We're killing the dogs of the trolls. And of course, the dogs of the trolls aren't normal dogs. After all, dogs are human dogs. These are troll dogs, or troll hounds. And I'm not being sarcastic here. Dogs are really human dogs. Or sort of. Yeah. Commandant's Journal, first half. The tome is made of a... let's just click over here so I can read. Oh my god, this is enormous. Let's skim. You can read if you want to. Today, my father, Umthal Langbuck, has handed me the command over the Bronze Shield Fortress and headed home for the Five Kings Mountains. He didn't insist more that I take writing lessons, so my coma utilization is subpar. Dwarves are patient, but there is a limit to every patience. Every patience. Disturbing news comes from Rostland. Hordes of barbarians plunder its lands. The sword lords beg for help no one is able to give them. Again with the comas. We scarcely have enough resources to keep garrisons at the fortresses. If Rostland falls, what happens to the trade? Who in the whole world will need the Shield Road? Ooh, those sentences might seem unrelated to each other, or those questions rather, but they're not. They're actually related, and for reasons that I can't explain because I don't know. Ooh, okay. We have monsters. Not monsters. It's a kobold. Oh, and we also have more. Don't you dare go in there. Okay, dare go in there. Okay, you go over there. Smack that. Please don't die too soon. Why did you auto-pause? Because of spellcast. One thing is certain. Octavia isn't missing as much. Also, you're about to... I don't want you in there. Get back. Well, that takes care of it. Oh my god. I couldn't really follow all the carnage. Okay, let's disable that. Octavia, go up. What do we have? We have a successful disarmament. My favorite type of disarmament. Skin all of that. Okay, so we got all of that. Nothing over here. This troll's bringing along their rings. Silver rings, no less. And, was that locked? No, I don't think so. Got another purdy. And let's find out what we have at the end of the purdy. Looks like a trap to me. It's a locked door, or door anyway. Steel dwarven key. Oh. This is good, because last episode we found a door over there that was, that required a key. I think we did. Might be wrong on that. And that way we were just keep finding keys. That's not the first one we find, I'm pretty sure. I think we found another one. Another one of these. This is the sun disk. The other one is the moon disk. Interesting. Okay. No, it works well. Although Amory took a bunch of damage. Bloodfire Fever. What? Oh, Nagrundi. Oh, that's why. This guy has a name. Of course she has a fever. It all makes sense. Seriously, though, what is that? Bloodfire Fever. The save DC is Constitution based. Cure 2 consecutive saves. Once per day, she does a save. Well, it's a good thing I have Treat Affliction in it, because I think that helps. And we can do that when we sleep. We have something secret over there. A heavy shield. I like it. And some other stuff. Let's look over here at date. And that heavy shield is nice. Does anybody need that? You already have a pretty amazing shield. Oh, did I show you this? I didn't show you this. I bought it. It's expensive. It's a thing. It's a shield. So you have, well, heavy shield +1. It is, after all, just a heavy shield +1. You don't need that. Yeah. You get that. There you go. And that doesn't matter. Nope. Drop. Just like that. And everything else? Good. Now, you are gonna need potions. Let's see. So other, notable, usable. That's the one. Sort by type. And I have light ones. Cure light wounds. Really don't like that they don't stack, because it makes it a pain. Also, I don't... No, that's good. Makes it a pain to use them. At least they are quick actions. There it is. Literally quick actions, not... I think I sold these. I'm pretty sure I sold those. Also, what... I need to check out what our fever does. That does 1d3 strength damage, 1d3 dexterity damage, and fatigue, which is kind of nasty. She doesn't seem to have any of that. Maybe that only affects her when she's when she sleeps. That's why you need the saves. And there we go. Good stuff. Drink all of that, and we don't need to sleep, because that's how we work. Now, this connects it to another place, to the lower level. Huh. Interesting. Curious. I wonder what that does. Oh, and this connects to nowhere, which is lovely. Because now... Can see... No, I can. The trolls vented their anger against dwarves on their creations. Huh. I wonder if that doesn't move. I am very unhappy with this. Very unhappy. Because what is going to happen is that... oh, Amiri is constantly selected. Ah, well. That happens from time to time. What's going to happen is that Octavia is going to stay behind. Because she needs to activate that. And we're going to continue exploring. And it's just a pain in the butt. And, yeah, so it's just bad. Speaking of which... Pain in the butt. Oh. No. Looking at the patterns in the floor and seeing if there's anything that happens. Let's activate this. It really doesn't seem like it does anything. This certainly doesn't get affected. So there's something else over here that we didn't go through. There's a few things that we didn't see. Leaving Octavia behind is a... I don't like it. Wait, are you doing power attacks? Sure. Sure. I don't mind that. Key needed. Lovely. Well, that's something for Octavia to open. And we have On the Nature of the Divine. Let's read about that. Oh, there's angels and things. Okay. And then there's a few other things. You see a pile of mutilated bodies reaching nearly to the ceiling. The bodies used to be humans, dwarves, cows, sheep, and gods know what else. Some corpses look fresh, others have already started to decompose, filling the passage with a heavy, sickening stench. The trolls probably used this corner as a meat storage. You're ready to pass by, but suddenly you notice some weak movement near the edge of the pile. Having a closer look, you understand one of the corpses is not exactly a corpse yet. A bare-chested dwarf moves his lips silently, staring blindly at the ceiling. His chest has some bite marks left by a huge jaw. And he has no legs. They seem to have been bitten off at the knees. He's still alive? Poor man, says Octavia from the other side of the room. Not room, sorry. Level. Octavia wrings her hands in compassion. I don't... Excitement would be another way of interpreting wringing her hands when she sees a person in this state. I'm afraid our magic can't help him anymore. We should, and she swallows a lump in her throat, while wringing her hands, in excitement, I would say, put him out of his misery. She comes across as so mean. Let us grant the gift of a quick death to this unfortunate soul, and take revenge to those monsters who made him suffer, says Valerie. Amory grunts in disapproval, caressing the hilt of her sword. It feels wrong to finish him off. He fights death itself. This battle is his. Can they all be... How are they all... My God... These characters are made to make my choice. They are. It's as if they are written so that I won't be allowed to make the choice I want to make. And this happens again and again. I don't think it happened ever that they have a line that just says what I'm thinking. Maybe it happened once, maybe, and just tangentially at that. But it's like, No, we won't just put him out of his misery. No, we won't leave him to his death. And we're at least going to try to help him. And we're going to talk to him. Try to figure this out. Shut up. And Rim says as well, let's leave this miserable sufferer alone. He's on the verge of non-existence. So let him make his own last step into oblivion, says Rim. Let's examine the dwarf first. The dwarf definitely looks like he will not make it. He has lost... Well, he doesn't have legs, so... yeah, I'm pretty sure he does not. He has lost a lot of blood, and his horrible wounds would have killed any other person long ago. What makes him special? We don't know. The fact that he still clings to life is either a miracle or his own unthinkable stubbornness. We'll try to heal him. Your healing efforts have an effect of sorts. I don't like the of sorts bit. Sure, the dwarf seems to come halfway to life and starts... What do you mean halfway? He was alive before. What have you done with my dwarf? He starts talking in an unknown language, which I assume is the language, his own language. Karadash Kramer Dug Gadalon. The light around you grows dim all of a sudden, and the floor starts to tremble, resonating with the dwarf's voice. Uzmar Cyril Nadazak. What's that? What's happening? Stop it immediately, you villain, says Valerie. Valerie, shut up, he's dying. Harim's hands clench at his beard. The ancient dwarven tongue, the curse of Torag. Oh, Grotas, embrace your faithful servant. We shall all die now. And his voice is half scared and half excited. Octavia, from the other side of the level, thrashes around in panic. She's just going around. We should run or hide. Shut him up, somebody. I don't think we're dealing with the dwarf, or maybe we are. I'm gonna say stop. We don't want to harm you. The dwarf doesn't seem to hear you. He says, Cyril Darabosh Nadzak. He finishes and lets out his last breath. How do you know he finished? Well, because he let out his last breath. I don't know if that's the end of the sentence. He's like, my real name is M... And then he didn't say anything else. The silence that falls feels unnatural. Your own steps and hastily muggled coughs seem far away. It has gotten darker too. Or is it just your eyes? After several long moments, the sensations fade, but you feel that an ancient dwarven curse has worked. I would not describe that as what was described in the text. We have crushing despair. For 8 minutes. 8 minutes of curse. That's like a nice ride. And Jaethal is just immune to. She doesn't. Yeah, the Dying Dwarf did use an ability. And, yeah. So that was pretty good. I like it. Wait a minute. You stay where you are. Because we don't have anything to do. I mean, we do, but it's gonna be fine. Because it's just 8 minutes. I mean, who cares? We could make a cut at any moment, and it goes away immediately, because that's how, yeah, that's just, yeah. It's really not a consequence. So, to figure this out, I'm not really sure I will be able to, but let's find out. So it's got... This is the moon bit. And this is the sun bit. It's got an F over there. And an M. And an A. And an S. Interesting. Now, this is very easy to brute force. And I could do it, and I will do it, but not before I try to do it properly, because it sounds like a fun thing to do. Let's sort by date over here, and we probably have information here. Although how the runes would be translated is beyond me. But I'm not seeing anything. Huh. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. And also it says the first part. So I thought I had gotten something else. Apparently I'm wrong about that. Also because she's over here. It's gonna be a little while until she's back. So I'm gonna need to make a cut anyway. I don't think there's a clue. I really don't see the clue. And also I don't know what will happen if we enter the right configuration, which is no brute force. Okay, well, let's check over here while Octavia goes around the level. Pathfinding? Oh yeah, it's working very well. It is, after all, the name of the game, so yeah. It's the damn good thing. Because we can't go... We need to gather our party before venturing forth. Yeah. There's nothing for us here. Okay, let's check... let's check down here. See what we have. And in the meanwhile... 5 minutes to go. 6 minutes to go, to be precise, and that was unlocked successfully. It's a DC 21. She has a 17, so the chances of her missing that are relatively few. You have some more of these things, and basically nothing else. That's quite a shame. And she's not cursed, which is also good. Okay. Did I not? What? I think I might have... Oh, nice. I think I might have missed something. Bronze Dwarven Key. How do I get in here? I suppose I don't. Yeah, it really does look like I don't. Oh, come back over here, guys. There's a couple of artists. Oh, I didn't... No, I can't go. Yeah. Let's go this way. Yep, moving on, then. Down deeper. Into the dungeon. Not having figured out anything to do with this. With the moon and... Yeah, I don't even, like... can't figure... Because I say it's an F, but it's not really an F. That's a real rune. And, oh, well, Nordic rune anyway. Of course, it's a real rune. It's, you know, it's a rune. The definition of rune there being that it's a letter made for engraving in stone. So it has a lot of straight lines and hard angles. Because circles are hard to make in stone. And that's why they're like that. Although I'm not sure... I don't know, actually. Would... It's still... Oh. Oh, well. It's still perfectly... They don't have anything interesting. Oh, did you fail again? The key is needed, but you didn't... No. The key is needed there, period. It's a good thing they don't get burned. Really? Oh, we opened it. My god. Some difficult checks in here. Huh. So what I was gonna say is... Octavia. Nope, key is definitely needed. I wonder if the runes could be all round and they just make them all squarish, because that's the way you write in stone. It's like the Roman letters. Which Roman letters have round stuff, actually? I think, like, the B has a roundy thing. But if you write it in stone, you make it all right angles and stuff. Right? That's the same thing. I wonder if Nordic runes are the same thing. So we got short bow over here, nothing too extraordinary. Must be getting close to Tartuk, because of course it's Tartuk who's responsible for this. We've been told this over and over again, and also every time. It's like, he just shows up every time, and they're all like, oh, Tartuk and stuff. I'm just sort of upset that I couldn't get through that. All because of a check. It was a difficult check, though. 30-something DC. There it is. Maybe we're going to be able to go back. A lot of those have needed keys, so I don't know. I hope I don't need to... We found it. I was gonna say, I hope I don't need to look at all the walls to figure out what that does, but I think we found it. A kobold shaman, clad in long flowing robes, swaggers back and forth before the gathered trolls and kobolds. His posture is proud, strict, and imbued with dignity. Borba words! Listen closely and speak after. Speak, the kobold student echoes shrilly, then snorts in what might be a laugh. The shaman stares at the student for a while, hissing wordlessly, or so you think, because it might be a word, the hissing, then turns to the others. Gulb, eat. Gulb, eat. Eats. Borba, meat. Meats. Borba, meat. The shaman turns to and sees you. His eyes go wide and he points his finger at you. Der Borba, kill meats. Kill meats, says the troll, centering on me. Well, that was a thing. That's Amory at the front. I don't like it. Amory, go away. That's good. Go over there. I think we're gonna be okay there. Attack there. I think it's gonna be fine. Oh, yeah. None of these are branded trolls either. Good stuff. There's a pupil there. Doing pupil things. We're taking a lot of damage, though. Not a big fan of that. There you go. Okay. Absolute destruction and devastation. And we have Fairy Tales of Avistan. The goddess of the sun, Sarenrai. Oh, yeah, I remember Sarenrai. The prodigal sons. Over here. And the Chronicles of Blades. A lot of them. What is that? The Reavers of... What? Reaver Freedoms. Yeah, sure. And a Masterwork light crossbow. That was all the teacher. The teacher had some good stuff in him. Another Masterwork light crossbow. It's very important to pay attention to that because it does cost a pretty penny to those Masterwork things. We got mushrooms over there. Let's see what we can do over here. So we have an alpha for the moon, and we have a an S for the sun. Well, Seems pretty simple, doesn't it? Let's solve it. Okay. We're ready. We're gonna switch the moon. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Well, I figured nothing would happen because we did all the combinations already. It's not like... Well, there's no activation button, which would definitely make the what's the word? The brute forcing of it a lot easier, but it's fine because we're out of time for the day, and we're gonna go back over there. Maybe that's... There's the thing. Maybe we needed to do that for things over here to activate. Who knows? Maybe. For right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Pathfinder Kingmaker. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment. Like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later, but above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.